make sure that shit's working. Turn down the music a little bit. Doesn't need to be quite so loud. Most definitely shouldn't be overpowering me. Let's see. Nope, that's the opposite direction that I want that to go. Let's maximize the volume. No, we want to go down a little bit more. That should be all right. It's loud enough to be heard. All right. So, as the stream titles suggest, we're going to be playing Tavern Talk, but we're going to be playing it with voice mods, and we're going to be picking and choosing, and we'll probably go back and forth a little bit here and there on which voices we'll be using and which ones we won't for which characters. Mostly because I don't know which ones I actually want to use. Weird. I have an odd sensation in my throat. Okay, that sounded kind of weird. Kind of like a... Yep, I'm just gonna move on.
Correct.
Of course. Everything's gonna be stupid. So, my browser is for some reason all sorts of fucked up, and nothing I do is fixing it. So I don't know how this is gonna go for like YouTube and Twitch. I can't even get any of it to load properly. I can't get my Creator Studio to load on like either of them. I think Kick is doing okay, but I'm not 100%. Yeah, Kick looks okay. It doesn't look great, but it's there. All right, we're gonna get it started. We're gonna do a new one. Just because I want to start it from the beginning. I haven't played it in so long.
Once upon a time in a world far, far away. In a realm ruled by dragons and magic. Well, actually, it was this land specifically. Not that far away. Let me start over. Once upon a time, somewhere in Gaia. Not that far away. There was a tavern. My tavern. A place for anyone looking for an adventure or a quick refreshment. A place open to everybody. Even jackdaws, I suppose. But I'm not just your typical innkeeper. My drinks are infused with magic to aid ambitious adventurers on their quests.
I love the D20s
to
there.
make sure they always return victorious. Big shoes to fill, I know. Then again, what's the worst that could happen?
Okay, so we're going to be playing around a little bit with our shenanigans here. We are going to start we're going to start using the storyteller voice as the main one for the innkeep. And we're going to be using... where is it? I thought I had Matt on here. Yeah. I think Matt is who we're going to use for the
elf. So this is what Matt sounds like. A little bit, young, kind of higher pitched. Not sure if, because I know the elf is a they, them. So I want to kind of have like a balance between the voice. So we're going to have this one be the elf. Hiya, Innkeep. How's it going? All fine and dandy.
Can't complain. How about you, Fable? All fine and dandy?
Alright, this one's Fable. Yes, all fine and dandy. I have such an exciting day. Really, really exciting.
Did you go on an adventure? Okay, we're actually gonna edit this one. It's got too much of an echo, like reverb kind of thing going on. I want it to be a little less in your face. Oh, see, now that's what I was looking for. No reverb at all. Alright, I'm not sure what the drama thing is about, but... Did you go on an adventure?
Even better, I took a walk around the grove, and then I replanted a mushroom that had fallen over. Then I patiently waited for it to turn into a mushroom monster, or a mushroom mimic, maybe a gnome.
Did it?
No, but I got to take another walk around the grove.
How was it?
Great. I got to see the same stones, the same trees, the same amaranthine hydrate guarding the entrance to Avalon, the same moss. I even got to water the asters. They didn't really need it. But I was there, so...
Sounds very exciting.
Who am I kidding? My wife is as exciting as a roasted nut.
Nuts are healthy, very thrilling in sauces or as a snack. There are various types of nuts. Walnuts, peanuts, hazelnuts.
I'm allergic.
Oh. I didn't know that.
Oh, no worries. I mean, I never told you. And hey, always something would happen if I ate a nut. Just not something very fun. Anaphylactic shock and all that. Does that count as an adventure?
No, I think that counts as a mistake. So what are you saying is that you're missing some spice?
Oh, no. I have a very sensitive stomach and I don't think chilies would help me very much. Though I'm very good at growing Phoenix chilies.
I was talking about the spice in your life.
Oh, that's what you meant. Well, yes. Yes, exactly. That's it. There's no chili flakes, no garlic, no dragons. Just a lot of salt. I'm like a bland soup.
So, a classic case of boredom, I see.
You know that feeling when nothing exciting is going on in your life? Like, life isn't bad, but it's not particularly fun.
Have you tried adding some zest to your soup?
Huh?
drama, buzz, excitement, something fiery. Go to the theater or the gala, arrive in a hot air balloon.
Hot air balloon? Don't they fly up really high?
Yes. I think that's the point.
I'm afraid of heights, and of people, and actors. But apart from that, I'm trying. I tried singing, but what is singing if not the telling of a tale? Or make some adjustments to my setup here a little bit. If possible. Oh, okay. Everything's pretty much wired in. Never mind. How can I sing of things if I've never lived through anything?
What do you mean?
Well, day in, day out, I live the same green soup of routines. Sure, I have my forest and I look after it, but I want to get out there and see something. Like, for example, listen to the song I started writing. I wish to be a hero slaying mighty drakes. I wish to meet a pretty nymph rusting by the lakes.
A pretty nymph? That sounds pretty daring.
Of course it is. That's the point. Finding them enjoying themselves in the water. The sun shining through the tree tops, making the string glisten in a fragment light. The divine beauty. I would love to sing about the exciting, magical things I encounter. But to be honest, the most exciting thing in my life is coming to your tavern and discovering new drinks. Got a lot of songs you can write about that.
I wouldn't mind a jingle.
I'll think of one. Can I mention nymphs?
I'd prefer if you didn't.
Okay. Maybe one day I'll get to offer them their own jingle. In the meantime...
In the meantime, can I offer you a drink?
Yes, I'd love a drink.
The usual?
Yes, please. That means a swift strike, in case you forgot.
Thank you for the reminder, Fable.
It's my favorite. It always makes me feel like a feather-light nymph floating on the waves of a sunny lake.
Do you want to be with a nymph or be the nymph?
Both? But mostly I want a swift strike.
Message received. And if I'm going to be honest with you, I think this is going to be harder than I thought. Not only switching between the voices, but also saying the words properly. Get down off my bed. Damn cat clawing at my bed.
Although, I was wondering. I've been coming to your tavern for so long, and I still don't know anything about how you make your drinks. Could you show me?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
What should I do? Do I need to put on an apron? Or summon a familiar? How do I summon a familiar?
Just follow me. Welcome to my drink mixing nook.
So this is what it looks like back here. The blue Andrew.
Careful. I haven't fed him yet.
Where do we start?
Well, I usually start by figuring out what my patrons want. To make sure I don't forget what they ordered, I take notes in my journal. Let's have a look.
Oh, you pinned my order.
I did. If I want to look for specifics, I check my detailed notes. I do keep a log just in case. When I'm sure I know what I was asked of me, I browse my recipes.
Can't you just freehand mix something to see what sticks?
No, I like to mix and match for a more varied result, but the right balance is crucial, so I stick to my recipes. When I've settled on one, I can use the chalk to draw it on the board.
What if you pick the wrong one?
I can erase it with the sponge or just pick a different recipe. My ingredients are stored in the 5 bottles on the right. There's dexterity, intelligence, defense, strength, and charisma.
I think dexterity sounds the tastiest.
I had a feeling you might say that. If I mess up or want to redo my drink for any reason, I can simply feed my mistakes to Andu. Once I'm done, I ring the bell to activate the primordial vortex. Actually, I don't need to bore you with the magical details. Just try making a drink. You've got this.
Wow, that actually does teleport.
Of course it does. What did you think was happening?
I thought you were just very good at sleight of hand.
I see. Well, give your creation a taste.
That's delicious. I made that?
You made that.
Thank you for showing me the ropes.
Thank you for your enthusiasm. These adventures you dream of. Aren't you scared they'd be the end of you?
Maybe. But how would I know if I never try?
Do you actually want to try?
Well, yes, I want to tell great stories, but
But what?
never mind.
Ooh, new character. So originally I had planned for the dark one on this guy, but I don't know. It sounds kind of deep for his like size. So we'll go with it for now, but we'll kind of bounce around. We'll see.
How can I help you? A drink. Okay, hold on. I got some weird shit going on with this voice. Oh, okay, well, this is just gonna how it... I don't like that. It's got some, like, kind of ominous nonsense going on to it. What about this one? No, that's not even. It didn't even.
Okay, what about this? Oh, no. The reverb lets it go away. Voice tune. No, I don't like this one either.
What about? Yeah. See, cause. Okay, what about when I do this? Huh? You know, this one doesn't sound bad. Again, a little deep. Maybe we change its pitch a little bit. A little bit. No, that's lower. Let's go higher. Fiddle 69. I gotta fuck with this shit so I can move it. Alright. Yeah, you know, this one isn't bad. I might do this one. It's got more of a, I don't know. It's kind of got the mysterious vibe, but without the super deep, ominous kind of nonsense. So yeah, we'll do this one. I don't remember what this guy's name is. He changes his name like every time. Alright. A drink.
For you? Right. What kind?
Drinkable.
Very specific. Thank you. How about a spoken heart? Some charisma couldn't hurt.
Sure. Whatever.
Oh, give me just a second here, chat. Looks like my shit might actually be working. Well, at the very least, I was finally able to log in. See if that actually loads anything. Holy shiza. It actually loaded? No, quiet. What the hell even happened? Now suddenly all my shit's loading instantly? You know what? I'm not even going to question it. Whatever, we're just going to go with it. Okay, well, yeah, we're going to leave it. It's going to do its thing. We're going to hope for the best here. And hope that things just keep doing what they're supposed to. Okay. Spoken... Wait. This should be digestible. Maybe even tasty.
Thanks. Almost washes away the memories of that banshee haunting the lonesome lagoon at night. And their bone-shattering song of sorrow. Almost.
All right. The brooding type, I see. What are you thinking about, Fable?
Just dreams.
Yours or someone else's?
Mine. Other people seem to have the courage to follow theirs. Why can't I be like that?
Isn't that up to you?
I wish it was. My brother says my dreams are a fool's errand, and that I'm running away from where I belong. We are rangers, Fable. We belong to the woods, like the stream that ripples down the mountain, or the birds in the trees. We keep the balance. That's what we're meant to do.
And is that what you want to do?
Yes. No. Not really. I want to experience things outside the safe borders of the forest. I want to live a life so full of adventure, boredom will feel like bliss. I want to be brave and strong. And I want to sing songs about my adventures to make other people yearn for that same freedom. Of course, I could never leave the Ashen Grove Vine forever. It's my home. But there's nothing wrong with going away from time to time, right? I mean, my brother looks after the Grove, as well as my sisters. I think it'd be fine without me.
Then you should do what your heart desires.
Will it stop aching then?
I think so, yes.
What if it's wrong to leave, though? What if destiny never meant for me to leave?
What if it did?
That would be a dream come true.
Be your own genie, Fable. Your adventures start with you.
Thank you, Innkeeper. You really are the most exciting part of my day.
Yatta! We finished day one. Oh, we got a new character.
Greetings, traveler. How may I help you? Alright.
What is this one? Oh, no. No, too technical. Alright. No, Sandra's got like a weird echo. Okay, that's why. What if we remove the sci-fi and cyber brain? It's a little too high-pitched. What if we brought it down? Down even lower? Even lower. Huh? I don't know. It could be okay. I feel like her voice would be deeper, though. I know how to reset this. There we go. No, I don't want the background. I don't want the sci-fi or the cyber brain. Brain. Alright, what about Yol? If we reduce the pitch, go all the way down to 1 or 0. You know, this one actually doesn't sound too bad for her. Yeah, I think we'll go with this one. So, Yol is now whoever this person is. Let's find out.
Last time I checked.
Fluff.
With whom do I have the pleasure?
The name's Carolyn. You can call me Care or Lynn. Couldn't care less. Nice to meet you, Lynn.
What can I do for you? Perhaps something to drink? You do the... Okay, I am thinking a little bit different here, actually.
What are we at? Oh, no, hold on. Turn off the voice tune and the reverb. Ah, see? It still doesn't sound right.
What if we do a Kari? No, too high pitch. Megaphone, robot, no, space, none.
All right, what about Karen? We make Karen's voice a little bit deeper. See, the problem is we need like a deeper, rougher, almost sounding. And we really can't do much. I guess I could make my own. No, fail. If I try to fuck with the voice at all myself, it doesn't work either. Alright, so we got Karen.
For you,
Lynn.
Lynn.
I almost feel like Karen's the better option. Yeah, let's switch this. And then I call her Lynn because that's easier to know whether or not I'm pronouncing it correctly.
So they say. Do you want one? You can have a look at my notice board.
No course for me. But I may have one for you. Or your notice board.
Tell me more.
Heard of a werewolf making trouble up in Tritarin, terrorizing farmers, tearing sheep apart, the whole program.
A werewolf? That's new to me.
Listen, me too. Didn't see one in almost a decade, and that was far south than Euro there. Euro-V? I'm gonna need some help with this pronunciation at some point here. Been wondering if it's the same one, just moving up like a nomad.
I thought the werewolf hype died along with the one that... I thought the werewolf hype died along with that one romance novel.
You mean the one with the vampires?
Think so.
Nah, that just split society in two camps, Team Werewolf or Team Vampire. Which one are you in, Keith?
Team Vampire.
So you're into the bang, Varia.
Side note, that's 100% true.
An innkeep never tells.
You little rascal. I like you.
Likewise. What about you?
Vampires.
Why?
The werewolves too close to my kin, and yeah, I'd rather stay away from them.
Is that why you don't want to take care of the werewolf yourself?
Yeah. No. I'm just afraid he might look a little too much like my Uncle Dragon. Would feel bad slaying that fella. You know, hunchback, hairy, crooked teeth. Is that a werewolf or just Uncle Dragon? You can't tell. Same fate befell on Alga.
Sorry to hear that.
Nah, the hag had it coming. Never fall behind on your druid schedule, or before you know it, next wannabe Van Helsing will strike you down with a silver arrow.
Do the Van Helsings also hunt werewolves?
I don't know. Don't care enough to check. Either way, the southern werewolf, yeah?
Right. Anything else that might help others get done with it rather swiftly?
Bitch.
Pardon?
Should they get into a dangerous situation, they just have to start playing fetch.
That works?
On any dog, trust me.
Good to know. Thanks, Carolyn.
It's not that hard. Either care Lynn, care, or Lynn.
Gotcha, Lynn.
Bye, Chief. You got a name, or is it just in keep?
Just in keep for now.
Playing hard to get, I see. Well, in keep. Then before I venture on, you got a drink for me?
Of course. What would you like?
I'll take something powerful. Something with a whole lot of strength. And don't you dare give me any of that watered down muck instead.
Southern Brawler sounds about right. The drink was 0 water, as requested.
Not bad. Just what I was craving. Thanks.
Where will you be headed from here?
Perhaps back west through Ashen Grove. Got some business to take care of.
What kind of business?
Personal business.
Care to elaborate?
No. But you won't stop asking until I do, will ya?
No.
My cousin claims her crops are being stolen by undead snails. Obviously, I'm pretty sure she's hallucinating. But I did hear some folks complaining about an undead uptick in the west, so might as well humor her.
And make sure she hasn't turned into an undead snail herself?
Something like that, yeah. It's odd, ain't it? Resurrecting the dead.
It's certainly unconventional.
That's one way to put it. I think there's not much use in digging up the old past. It's just gotta open all wounds you stapled shut. Or eat your face.
The past haunts everyone willing to listen.
Would you mind talking like a normal person? I ain't exactly up for philosophizing.
I mean, you started this conversation.
And I'm ending it.
Alright, well then. If you find any more rumors for me or need aid, don't shy away from coming back.
More of a lone wolf. Don't do groups. But sure, for more work, I'll be back.
I'll be waiting.
Speaking of rumors, you know how to turn them into proper quests, right? Don't want them to go to waste.
I could use some help.
Fine.
I guess I've got a few minutes. Let me see your setup.
This is where I sort all the rumors I've collected. I also keep them written down in my journal so I don't forget.
Smart. Think the best next step would be sorting them action snippets on your quest page. Just drag them over and make sure they're all from the same quest. Otherwise, you'll end up confusing other adventurers. Once you're done, select that Quillimeres and it'll be written up. Got it?
Got it. Thank you for your help, Lynn.
Put it on my tab.
That's not how that works. Good night to you, too. Alright, then, let's assemble this quest. That seems to be the end of day 1. I'm a wee bit chilly. Prelude to bravery. All right. Let's see. We're going to start my day, but before we get too into it, we're into the bathroom real quick. All right. And, just because, on a side note, check out this little egress lamp thing that I just got today. Pretty fucking sick. And, to turn it on and off, it's just like a little touch button on the back you gotta hold for 2 seconds. It's not even a button. You cover the charger port. See? Turned off. Do it again. Turns it back on. And his little head moves. It's kind of like a bobblehead. It doesn't bobble, but, it's kind of cool. I got that, and then I got a umbrella that has the handle is like a sword, like a katana from Bleach. Excuse me. What do you have there, Fable?
I found this on your notice board. It says a werewolf is terrorizing Tricarian. Is that true?
It is indeed.
Have you sent anyone after it yet? Maybe the hoodoo guy from yesterday?
Not yet.
What kind of hero are you, looking for?
One who knows their way around difficult terrain, woods even. Preferably one who's good with a bow. One who tells me they want the quest.
Ah, I am good with a bow.
Yes, Fable.
And I know my way around the woods. And I know my way around any woods.
I know, Fable.
And maybe I want the quest.
Just maybe?
No, not just maybe. Since yesterday, all I've been able to think about is you telling me to follow my heart. And then I step into your tavern and the quest practically jumps out at me, and I think, hey, there's a start for an adventure. It's near a forest. You know forest. You live in a forest. And werewolves are basically just normal wolves, but slightly scarier because they're also human. But you've talked to humans before. And you got silver arrows for your birthday last year, and they're just collecting dust in your room. And
And
I thought I could ask you if anyone had taken it yet.
and then
I didn't think that far ahead.
I see.
Or rather I did, but then I thought, what if I take the quest? Then I have to go on the quest. Then I have to fight a werewolf, or talk to the werewolf, which is worse. Because what if the werewolf doesn't like me? And what if when I try to shoot it with one of my silver arrows, I miss and shoot the tree instead? Then the tree would be mad at me. But it wouldn't really matter, because I'd be dead, because I'm a werewolf.
That took a quick turn.
So maybe I should put the quest back.
Fable?
Yes?
Do you want me to tell you to take the quest?
Maybe.
I can't make this decision for you.
Neither can I. Whenever I have to make a difficult decision, it's like I freeze in place. And suddenly, I'm unable to move until someone makes the decision for me. Like a slime. A frozen slime. A frozen slime that can't move.
I've met slimes less anxious than you.
You've met slimes?
My tavern is open to everyone.
Oh, right. What does slimes drink?
Water, more slime, bones.
You sell bones?
Only to slimes.
Ah. Maybe you'll be able to add my bones to your menu soon. You'll just have to pick them up from the forest floor.
I think I'd have a hard time convincing a werewolf to give up free bones. Why are you so anxious, Fable?
In general?
I think answering that would take up more time than we have to spare. About taking the quest. It seems to me that you want to take it, but you're trying to talk yourself out of it instead.
Oh, well, I do want to go on that quest. Werewolves may not be the best muses, but it would make for a good start for a song, right? The prelude of an epic. Fable, the protector of the woods, the world, the worms.
The worms?
They seem like they need protecting. But every time I think about embarking on a quest, and I start to think more deeply about what might happen, all my bones start to shake and I feel dizzy.
Is there something making you feel like you might fail?
Aside from the bloodthirsty werewolf,
We don't know if it's thirsty for. What it's thirsty for. It might prefer orange juice.
it might... Well, heroes have a history, right? Great feats that they can look back on to prove their bravery. Inspirational adventures that remind them of the light and the dark. Have the opposite of that. Great mistakes and epic regrets. Like the Murray Morgan incident. Or my first encounter with the Amaranthine Hydra. Or the reason why nobody wants to spend time with me.
Maury Morgan incident? Yes, the Maury Morgan incident.
Didn't you hear about that? Oh, thank God, the word didn't get around. It was my very first adventure. Chance to finally escape from the daily grind.
What happened?
An adventuring party was on their way, passing through the Ashen Grove. Due to the Sylvan spirits it gets fairly foggy at night, and the fog bears great danger to anyone who isn't acquainted with the spirits who call it home. Though they wanted guidance from a local ranger, a merchant up in Targaryen recommended me. I agreed to help, of course, my first adventure, yay! I was so excited, but also very, very nervous. So, of course, it had to go wrong. I think it was the nerves.
Why were you so nervous?
New people. Seasoned adventurers, one stronger than the next, all in shining armor and armed to the teeth. I wanted to leave a good impression, but my bad luck got in the way.
How did it go wrong?
I felt their condescending glares on my back as I walked them through the woods. Of course, I don't know whether they actually glared, but my fear got a hold of me and I led them astray. I must have blacked out, but I never got lost in the woods before. But this time I did. I couldn't see well, there was blood rushing to my ears, and I felt dizzy. So, for some stupid reason, I led them along a path no one should ever take, past the banks of the Shivermire, near home to the Mari Morgan. You know the Mari Morgan, yes? The wrathful spirit that's known to drown men? Not sure she really differentiates between genders, though. For some stupid reason, I led them right into her arms. I got scared, and in the end, they had to save me. They fought the creature, and we finally found a way out when dawn broke, and the fog ebbed away. I couldn't look at them for the rest of the journey. And I silently bid my farewells when we reached the other side of the Ashen Grove. I was too embarrassed to speak. I'm sure I'm still the laughingstock of every one of their gatherings. Am I ever supposed to set foot in the adventuring world again? To be fair, it could have been worse. I could have led them right into the arms of the wyvern chimera that resides in the Quagman Grove. They say it has a taste for adventurers.
But you didn't.
But I didn't.
Your first encounter with the Hydra?
Well, just a day after it arrived to guard the portal to the Dreamplane Amelon, I wanted to be polite and neighborly, so I brought us some homemade biscuits. It burned them a little into the oven, but I thought since it has fire breath, I wouldn't mind, so I approached the Amaranthian Hydra. And I have this whole speech prepared about how I'm looking forward to hanging him around, and how its green scales match my hat. But it's so tall and intimidating, I forgot all about what I wanted to say. So I just sent down the biscuits, smiled awkwardly, took away. It looked at my biscuits. Then it looked at me and it said, "By the river of the stars stands a man who reaves the firmament's pass. Some things are as sturdy as the gilded ice. Some things are as changing as Leviathan sea. All chimeras hate mice. All hydras love tea." I thought to myself, wow, the Amaranthian Hydra has given me a riddle. A quest. Maybe this shall be my first adventure. But I couldn't figure out the answer, so I left, and I tried to solve the riddle for 3 days. I was too ashamed to step foot in front of it again. Must it know that I was not worthy of its wisdom. But then, I couldn't take it anymore, and I ran back, apologized, and begged for the answer. Turns out, that's just how it speaks. It wanted tea.
Did you get it some?
Yes.
Then you completed its quest.
3 days late. If it had needed an antidote, it would have died.
Wood halves are about as useful as an antidote when you haven't been poisoned. They changed nothing.
I suppose you have a point.
Why does no one want to spend time with you?
Because I'm unlucky. I'm unlucky, and whenever there's good things are supposed to happen, I ruin them. No matter how easy things might be, nothing seems easy enough for me. Imagine there's one nail sticking out in the whole kingdom. Everyone would pass it by except for me. I'd get caught on it and rip my coat.
Did that happen once?
Once? I wish it had just been once. Seems like my life only follows the path that is the most embarrassing. Or dangerous. Or dangerously embarrassing. The purse of ill luck follows me wherever I go, like an adventuring companion who secretly wants to kill you. No one wants to hang out with someone who naturally attracts bad things.
You're too harsh on yourself, Fable.
Am I? See, just last week I wanted to gather fresh flowers. The daffodils are blooming and they make for a nice bouquet, you know? Or they're accessories. They always calm my anxiety when I have them around. But me being me, I confused them with their evil twin, the weeping amaryllis. Now guess what I spent the whole day afterwards doing?
Weeping?
With a baby. All day long. When I plucked them, they released their spores and I started crying. I suddenly felt all the sadness of the world rush over me. I've never been so heartbroken.
I'm sorry. That sounds horrible, Fable.
It was. Between the tears, the sobs, I managed to make a tincture out of hogweed. It eased the pain, but the tears wouldn't stop until dawn. I'm so silly sometimes.
There's nothing wrong with picking flowers.
There is if they're the wrong flowers. Imagine if I had offered them to the adventurers, or even worse, the Hydra. That would have been so embarrassing.
I don't think gifting flowers to make them a little happier is embarrassing. And it would have made for a good story to laugh about together.
I don't think they would have laughed about it with me. More at me.
Maybe they would laugh with you if you chose not to run away. You seem to assign a cruel sense of humor to people that haven't actually shown you such a thing yet. Not everyone thinks about you in the way you think about yourself.
That would be nice. Innkeeper,
Yeah?
do you like spending time with me?
Yeah, Fable, I do.
Really?
Of course. Seeing your face in my tavern brightens even the cloudiest of days. Please never stop coming around.
I won't. You make me feel a lot less alone. Thank you.
That's because you're not alone. Not as long as my tavern and I are here.
You better not go anywhere.
Not planning on it. Anyhow, you seem to be very insecure. I think that's the biggest problem here.
But how can I not be when everything I touch falls apart?
You know that isn't true.
You're right. I'm a great gardener. Everything grows around me. But I just seem to get smaller. The bikinis. I can't figure out how to grow those. So in a way, like a zucchini, I'm insecure because I don't know what I'm capable of.
You'll have to find that out then.
Like, on a quest?
For example,
Don't you think I'm a little under-leveled?
Do you think that will change by sitting around?
I guess not. Someone has to help those people, right? What if I don't and then no one else comes around? What if I'm the only chance they got? But what if I'm not? What if there's someone better?
The best thing you can do is try to help them. So what if another adventurer swings by and they're able to make the situation better? Isn't that a good thing? 4 hands are better than 2, and who knows? You may even end up forming a party.
Oh,
And besides, if it's a perfect hero they'll be waiting forever.
I didn't think about it like that. Maybe I shouldn't decide to give up before I even try. After all, I am a very fast runner, so if I screw up, I can just run away real quick.
That's the spirit.
Okay. I, Fable, a great gardener and, future hero, charmer of nymphs, am going to embark on this quest and save the villagers. And I shall return victorious. Did I do it right?
Yes, good job. I leave the quest in your capable hands, brave adventurer. Would you like a drink to aid you in your journey?
Yes. Do you have something that can make me more nimble and quiet so that the werewolf can't see me coming? Something with a lot of dexterity. If I want to fight, I'm gonna need that surprise round advantage. Or maybe something that can help me with diplomacy. Perhaps it's just a hungry, lost lichen. After all, and it only needs a pep talk and a hug. Maybe we could even be friends. But I would need something with a lot of charisma for that. I will leave the choice up to you. Just make sure you don't pick a random recipe. Please keep it to one of those abilities that I asked for. Remember, your choice can influence my fate. It could change the entire outcome of this quest. But of course, I'm sure you already are aware of that. Sorry for backseat mixing.
Alright, what do we have as options here? Dexterity or charisma? I'm pretty sure the first time I did this, I did the dexterity one. Because I was like, that's what she's used to, right? Kind of wondering what would happen if I did the charisma one. But I know that if I do the dexterity one, she encounters Lynn. Fuck it. We'll do this one. Spoken Heart's a charisma one. This should do it.
Thank you. It feels so much better. Braver. The farming? No, wait. That sounds like I'm tending to a farm.
There are a lot of farmers in Tregarian.
And I'm going to protect them all. Or talk to them until they feel better. I'm sure they could use that too. I just hope I don't have to fight anyone. No, I'll be okay. Because of your help, I'll be able to talk myself out of any situation. Thank you again. I think this drink gave me the courage I needed to get started.
You got this, Fable.
I'll try.
Have some faith in yourself.
Okay. I got this.
Much better.
Oh, I almost forgot. I was thinking about how much your words helped me yesterday, and how I'd have to thank you properly if I ever did end up taking the quest, so
So?
I brought you some Phoenix chilies from my garden. They seemed like something you might enjoy. They possess natural magical properties. If you plant them in the right soil, they can grow to be fire resistant.
And consumption can pass that on to mortals like us?
Exactly. I thought they might do well with your drinks.
They will. Thank you, Fable. That's a very thoughtful gift. Since I'm waiting for another shipment of infusions in a few days, I'll take a look at them all together later.
But of course, I'm glad you like them. Maybe I'll order a drink with some next time. But first, I have to complete my quest. I'll see you post-victory.
I hope Fable will be alright. I wonder what path their fate took. Maybe a zesty one. I hope I was able to help. You again.
Me again.
And who are you?
Someone who wants a drink.
What kind?
Drink.
Yes, I get it. Could you try being more specific?
That spoken heart one tasted fine.
Thank you. A spoken heart just for you. Maybe it will help you find more words.
Good attempt. Perfectly drinkable. Might make me come back for more. Might not.
Thank you. Enjoy. Charming. We've got some new characters. Okay, let's see.
What about this? Oh! Okay. Probably not this one.
Cut up berries.
Oh, yeah, see, it keeps... Alright, what about this one? No, that's
Not it.
I didn't check.
Alright, how about this one? Can I play with it at all? Make the pitch a little bit deeper? Or maybe make it higher? How much higher can I get with this? See, now that doesn't sound right. If I did this one? What if I put it at 25? Careful, you stepped on my cape. What about neon?
Just avoid. No. I don't want that. What about,
You might not be a bad option. Increase the pitch a little bit? I don't know. I don't know if I'm feeling it. Oh, we could try runic.
All right. No, we gotta remove the dragons in the dungeon. I don't know what the pitch has to do with. Okay. No, that won't work.
All right.
See? No. Oh, let's let the voice mod here. Okay. Let's go. Human.
Alright. Wait. No. What if we lowered the pitch a little bit? What? No.
Alright, what about Jeff? Lower his pitch a little bit? No, let's raise his pitch a little bit. Careful. You'll step on my cape. Okay, that's gonna be who it is. We're gonna make him Jeff. Alright, let's see. Alright, he'll be Jeff. And we need something deep and... What about
Aether? No, too robotic.
We could do deep, but I feel like it's too manly.
What if we did barbarian? Increase the pitch as much. Nah, it's still too deep. I want a deeper female voice.
Alright. Box? No. Too hard pitch. Alright. Shiva. No.
Let's see what this one. Oh. Let's remove the space. Get rid of the background. Nope. Field.
Alright. What about this? No.
Pitch is already max. It's not gonna work.
Violet. Oh, no. No.
Alright. No. Not enough variation.
Allowing health. Now. Super deep.
Alright, we got Tianqi. No, Tianqi's too high pitched too.
Okay, well, if we take all of that away, decrease the pitch. I don't know. Doesn't sound terrible. Oh.
What about Agatha? Agatha? I don't know. It doesn't really sound like an actual person. Probably sounds more robotic.
Alright. What if we dropped Claudia? Claudia all the way down? No.
Stephanie? Well, Stephanie's got a deeper voice. I could do Stephanie. Oh, shush. Maybe. Oh. Let's check out deep. That's kind of what we're looking for.
What if we just took
Oh, it's a little too deep.
Too much so, too much so. But it needs to be more feminine if possible. I guess it doesn't actually have to be. But that doesn't sound quite right yet either.
Alright, no. Trailer guy.
Trailer guy. Oh god, no, turn off that. Trailer boost 2.
Alright. What about that? No.
Alright. Well, what if we increase the pitch of this one? At a little higher pitch. It's not quite there yet.
Joe. What about Joe? We do a higher pitch. Over Joe. Oh, shush. Oh, shush. Yeah? Not quite.
Oh god. Stupid background music.
What you doing?
Trying to figure out. Okay, so I'm trying to pick a voice for the dwarf.
Oh,
Yeah.
I can play this game again. Yeah, that's fun. If you start over. Yeah, that's what I did too. I don't remember like anything I did. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I'll lay down. I'd be tired and we got a long day tomorrow, so. Yeah, we do have a lot going on. Pitch 1, pitch 2. No, we need higher pitch. Multiple higher pitches. This is too robotic. What did I have for the other one? Was it
Stephanie? Oh, shush. Yeah, we'll do Stephanie. Which creepy with it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Alright.
Greetings, travelers. How may I help you? I gotta move Stephanie. Where's Stephanie? Okay.
Ugh, not another one of those empty babblers.
Would you prefer a different line? Let's see. Hail and well met, adventurers. Would you like to try my drinks? No, that feels wrong somehow.
Could try the one where you just serve the drinks quietly.
I'm fresh out of that one, sorry.
Thought so. You're planning to try and peer into my backstory?
Probably.
I'm warning I'm very good at ignoring non-essential NPCs. Why are you ignoring me? Not ye. The innkeep. The innkeep is ignoring me?
Not in the slightest.
Don't you worry too much about him. He's a tad quirky.
I see. That thing on your shoulder, it's quirky too?
What then? Ah, my cape?
Your cape?
It's not his cape. That green fella on his shoulder is an ooze, or what's left of it.
And the rest of it's on you?
Pretty tough to clean off.
May I ask how that happened?
You just did.
Maybe I can offer you two a drink in exchange for the story in your names.
Yes, I love stories.
Well then, may I have your name?
No, but I shall tell it to you. I am Sir Alphonse Louis Frederick Dequet Dussault. It's long for Kyle. Kyle? Kyle.
Well, Kyle, what kind of drink can I offer you?
Blood. Or if you're out, I would also settle for something that tastes like blood. Or looks like it. Red is my favorite color.
I'll look for something with red in it. Some almost blood for you, sir.
Oh, thank you very kindly. That looks delicious. It also tastes delicious. Very alive. Maybe as a chaser you can let me have a bite.
No.
Okay.
And to whom may I offer the second drink?
Rhea Frostgrit.
Nice to meet.
Yeah, skip. Just serve me something strong, something that feels bearable, tough like a mountain or the caves in Burer. One of those spots at the dunes looks close enough.
Coming right up. A taste of Ur, just for you, valued customer number 2.
Oh, are you hitting a placeholder text? Let me try. I see you're many things but not a liar. Tastes like a pile of rocks. Just how I like it.
So, Rhea, Kyle, what about that ooze-filled story?
Fine. Guess you ruined it. Alright, picture me deep in the mountains of Dulmer, with my trusty axe and a good drink by me side. There I was, minding me own business, digging for the good stuff, you know? Hit a gold vein earlier, deemed myself the luckiest dwarf of all time. Had a real big old pile of gold. Then suddenly, this big ooze comes along and psst, gone it was. This is a very boring story. Perhaps you could go looking for my cape now. It's nearly sunrise. And? The sun killed thee? Oh, right.
Did the ooze also eat the cape?
Yes. No. Oh. Anyways, I wouldn't call myself the best warrior, but when that ooze slurred me gold, I had to do something. So I took me shovel, and dug, and hit, and dug, and hit, until there was nothing left of the ooze anymore. Well, almost nothing.
So, did you get your gold?
Silly food. She dug out me. And guess what he was clinging on to?
The gold?
Oh yes, a big gold nugget. Should be enough to get me to Barovia. And perhaps even get me a dandy new cape. I don't think so, Shenthran. We had a deal. Ah, we did? Please allow me to ask a question. What was that deal again? I get you to Barovia so you can participate in your fancy vampire banquet, and in return, I get the gold. But what about my cape?
Where did you last see your cape?
Don't even bother. It's a lost cause. We looked everywhere on our way here. Bought cursed chests, many-eyed monstrosities, undead goons. And I started to wonder where in his life did this man put his cape? Where everyone puts their cape. Do you know where I put me capes? Where? In a wardrobe. Oh. So you can wear it inside the wardrobe land? What? No.
Kyle, maybe we could find someone to retrieve your cape for you?
We could? Phenomenal.
I could put out a quest for you, but for that we need a little more information.
Good luck with that.
First, I need to know where you last saw your cape.
I was getting ready to go to the annual vampire banquet hosted by Lord Strut in Barovia. While getting dressed, I realized I couldn't find my cape. My first thought, of course. I cannot find it. The Cape of Invisibility is playing tricks on me. It's quite moody sometimes. Which is truly unfortunate when you want to wear it for an important event. We all know how important a fancy cape is for flaunting your vampire status.
Of course.
Then what was the last vampire event you wore the cape to? My wedding.
Your wedding?
When I married my sweet Evelyn, I simply had to wear my most treasured cape to show how important she was to me.
Evelyn. The vampiric Countess Evelyn, residing in Morero Castle?
That would be her.
Congratulations. Are you still married?
Of course not. I hate her. Every inch of her body. Turns out she just wanted... Spit it out, leech. Oh. What? My cape. Ah, rats, here we go again. My sweet Evelyn stole my cape. What now? That little mean, vicious, beautiful beast, her. The thief of thieves robbed me of my most precious possession.
Wouldn't that be your heart?
No. I had that taken out centuries ago, but my cape, I can never live without that. Oh, sweet, sweet Evelyn. How could you do this to me? I trusted her with all I had.
That's rough, buddy.
Perhaps. Innkeeper, that's your name, right?
Sure.
Do you think there's a courageous adventurer out there, brave enough to retrieve my precious cape for me? I'm afraid that my sweetest Evelyn will kill me on sight if I ever set foot in her villa again.
Yes, I think we can find such an adventurer. We're setting up a search right now. So where could a brave adventurer find Morrow Castle?
Deep past the abyss of dread at the foot of a mountain range that looks like a witch's bosom. Tower is the mansion of my dear Evelyn. Queen of darkness, temptress of men, flamenco champion of Fort King 67. The right hero should be able to outsmart her and escape with their life, but be wary, she bites.
And she may be invisible now.
Alright, I think I've got everything I need. I'll write up a quest for you. I'm sure you'll have your cape back in no time. I hope.
I hope so. That reminds me.
Not another cursed monologue. Innkeep, quickly, another drink. I don't think I can make it through another tale of woe without some artificial stamina. I need another lagoon.
I'll see what I can do. Some liquid stamina for a valued guest.
Let me try. You got it right again? I might even last till day for all of this.
Kyle, would you like another drink as well?
No, I cannot drink now that I am consumed with my thoughts of my love's betrayal. Oh, it ails me so.
Everything ails ye. The whole way here you were complaining about having to walk.
My bat form doesn't work like it used to. I'm out of practice and the slime weighs heavily on my shoulders. And my back is all itchy.
Why the dragons? Could it be because you insisted on sunbathing?
Oh, alright. Innkeeper. Do you have a drink to protect me from the sun? Perchance something that would also moisturize my delicate skin?
Afraid not.
Oh. That reminds me. My aunt Mathilda used to harness the power of Chimera's saliva for sun protection.
A chimera?
A thing. A beast made of several animals. Got 3 heads and all, made by dragons to guard Gaia. Likes to eat people for breakfast.
I'm aware. I just didn't know its saliva could be so useful.
Ah.
If only I hadn't eaten that delectable bear chimera in the Scarlet Caves, I could have asked it for a sample of its saliva.
I'm sure that would have gone over well.
Actually, I might know where to find one.
Really? Will you get it for me then?
No.
Oh.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
With Frostgrit, dearest Rhea, perhaps we can alter our deal.
Oh, nay. Forget it, I ain't going. With nothing on me but a shovel of ooze goop, I'd be no match for such a beast.
No problem. I can make it another quest for my trusted board.
And when will it be done? Tell me, when can I walk among the mortals in the glistening sunlight once more?
As soon as a fearless adventurer picks it up and succeeds. Especially that part.
Splendid. Did you hear that? A quest just for me.
Let's leave it at 2. Say and keep, while we wait for someone to do his work for him, do you perhaps have a room or two? Possibly a room without sunlight. Wouldn't want Snow White to go up in flames over here.
Sure thing. I've got a couple barred up rooms you can stay there.
How much?
You can pay when you leave.
Grand. Seems like they gave you more personality than usual. Keep it up. Maybe one day you'll be a real boy.
Thank you. Enjoy your stay.
You too, tasty creature. I read the wrong thing. Velcros.
Let's switch over to the regular voice. Yay, day 2. Alright. That'll take me much more than 20 minutes to get through day 3. So we're gonna call it here. For some reason, Twitch thinks I've been live for 3 hours. We're gonna quote-unquote start the day. Alright. Call it quits for now. Appreciate everybody who hung out with me today. Hope to see you guys again next time. And next time I'm gonna need more to drink because my voice is already